Hello, I'm Scrumpy. Thanks for joining me. This is episode 15 of our Let's Play as King Olaf of Pomerania. We were King Scrumpy of Jylland, and we're still of House Jylland. It's a very small dynasty with just one male, me as one male, and I've got four sisters, half sister, half sister, half sister, and one genuine sister, Ingeborg, who is a genius and strong. Shame she's not a boy. And she's been tutored by somebody pretty talented, actually. Yeah, we are in the process of just kind of sorting out our house a little bit because we became king of Pomerania. Clearly they are Pomeranian culture, and the problem with that is that we're Norse, so we're just trying to sort of sort that out a little bit, and that really involves putting down rebellions, to be honest, and then installing Norse people into the counties. We're also, fighting and scrapping in various other wars, and I'd love to be doing some raiding again soon, and I'm sure I will. We're also kind of passing time a little bit because we're 13 and we need to be 16 before we can really get cracking. So last time we were just trying to organise I've just acquired this county within my demands, which I could hold on to, but I've got too many duchies at the moment anyway, too many Jarldoms in Norse, and so I need to give some away. So I think what I'll do is just having a little look. What's it part of? Jarldom of Brandenburg, yeah. I will look to try and give some duchies away, but if I can get a new count level into Stolp that is of my culture, I can then make them the duke, and they will influence. They will rule over Danzig as well, and that will get rid of one of my duchies. So let's find the right character. They need to be men, not in prison, married is fine, ruler no, diplomatic range yes. My religion, my culture, adult, yes. Ideally not of a great house. Stewardship high is what we're looking for. So this is my guardian, Porfin. If I grant him a landed title though, he will drop out of my court. Will he still be my steward? I think he will still be my steward. I think. We'll find out in a minute. And I think he'll still be my guardian. He would make a really... Trouble is him making him a duke, he'll be ambitious, which is not ideal. So we're looking for content ones, really. Look, there's a content guy here, but he won't join us. Let's put into the search box content and see if we can drive a content steward that will join us. That's not envious. The envious one's here. So the best one is probably this one, but he won't join us. Got a content one down here. It's Norse. Yeah, let's do that. Send you a gift. And then invite you to our court. Possibly could have granted them a title anyway, but we'll see. Yeah, so he's going to come to our court. He's in our court. So, wow, lovely red hair. Lovely tash as well. Let's get him married. Can I get him married, or am I not going to be allowed to get him married? Let's find out. To another good steward would be ideal, like you. Ugh. Surprised you're not approving. Find that annoying. Why aren't you approving? Never mind. He'll have to make his own decision on who he marries then. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. Pause. So we're going to give him Stolp to start with, and all the lower titles, because he's of the right culture. This is important, so he'll get many more people in his court that way. And then we will then also make him the Duke, grant him a new title, which is the Jarldom of Pomerania. Yeah, this one. And include the lower titles. So we will give him the County of Danzig as well, which will really upset, which means you should be able to kick out the other guy who's Pomeranian. That's my plan. He'll not only really love us. There we go. He's got the County of Stolp, and he's got the Jarldom of Pomerania. This guy is in prison. So I'm hoping now that this powerful Jarl, who loves me, will be able to deal with this count at some point. He's content. We're going to get on like a house on fire. Wrong government type. Not really sure what that means. I have to do a bit of research, I think. Oh, we've built our wooden hill fort. Let's make that pop up, come up as a pop-up next time. So to do that, you right-click on the message up here, the high priority message. Right-click on it somewhere, and it will give you this option, which allows you to change how the messages pop up. So this one relates to myself or close and unlanded family members. This is special interest, and this one is just sort of other characters. Right, we can stand down those levies. I do want to keep building. We've got 471 gold. Let's upgrade again to a wooden hill fort. Get our levy size up again. So levy is there. Go, go, go. And our second one as well. Oh, it's still upgrading. Okay. Can I do some guardianship? I think it's worth. I'll perhaps do that one between this video and then, well, between the next video and this video, so you don't have to spend too much time looking at it. Okay, what I will be doing now, in case you're wondering what I'm doing with guardianship, is I will be going to search for vassals, not adults. Get rid of the content thing. I order by age, and then I particularly look for the heirs. And I try to make sure that they've got a guardian that's got, if they're heirs, the content trait. So I'm hoping they'll pass it on. They haven't in this case, but often they do. And if they are age 15 in their final year before they become 16, which is the year where they'll get an education trait. So this is an education trait. These children do not have an education trait yet. The guardian sets the probability of the type of education, the level of education trait, and the type of education trait that they will get. So if you've got a level 4 education trait with the guardian of a particular type, it's about, I think, a 40%-ish chance that they'll get that same level 4 trait, and it's about 30% level 3, and so on and so on. So it's really worth trying to make sure in the last year, when they turn 16, that they've got someone that's got a level 4 education trait. Equally, if you've got someone that's not of your culture and you want to try and influence that, try and get them a guardian that is of your culture. Now, quite often they won't allow this. So look, I'm trying to get them with a Norse, trying to get this Pomeranian boy with a Norse guardian, which would mean he might become Norse and he might become Germanic. And understandably, the boy's liege is not going to allow that. But they do sometimes. You can catch them out. So yeah, worth thinking about. So both the two important heirs here are being tutored by content people with a level 4 education, which is good. Right. Well, I'll worry about that perhaps between the next videos, so you don't get too bored. What to do next? I think we go. We've still got enough gold at the moment. Not too worried. Who are you fighting? You're winning against East Francia. East Francia are defending. Well, they really are defending. And they're losing by the looks of it. I'm going to go for this guy in Holland. And try and take this holy site here. So if I try and declare war on him, Oh, just check his pacts first. So he has actually got a non-aggression pact and a full-on. Is part of a defensive pact against King Louis. Well, King Louis will be of West Francia, I expect. Oh no, that's King Charles the Bald. King Louis is Lotharingia, is it? Yeah. Who's looking very scary and very powerful. Well, let's go and weaken Holland a bit. I want Zealand, I think. Let's just check. Religion. And that's Toland. But that might be the Norse name for it. Let's have a little look. There it is. I think Sticht is their name. I think Toland is our name for Zealand in their name. Yeah, let's try it. Just want to double check. I'm just a little bit nervous. Yeah, court chaplain of Zealand. It's probably that's the bishopric. Yeah, Toland is the bishopric within Zealand. Yeah, okay, sorted. So we're going to declare war on you, sir, for Zealand. And we can call in our allies, which we will do. Let's get calling everybody to arms. We need as much help as we can get. It's always worth. I would suggest it's nearly always worth calling in your allies. They don't always want to. I'm not quite sure of the reasons why some are available and some aren't. I could do a little bit of research on that, perhaps for next time. Share it with you. Just going to whiz through these. Good old snake in the eye. He looks like he's going to come and join us. The ones down here, perhaps they've got nothing to offer. Let's raise up our own levies and our ships. And V is the shortcut, which I love. In you go. Right. All ships round to Valensee. Off we go to Zealand. So we've built a hill fort in Schleswig. And I'm going to try and build one more, go up one more. Oh. Are we building? I can't go up to level 2 wooden hill fort because we don't have castle infrastructure high enough yet, because we've improved it in Jylland but not in Schleswig. Okay. Let's not do anything else in here just yet then. Save our pennies for now. Good. Vassals are answering their obligations on the whole. Oh, these guys are putting their troops together. They're forming up. Well, let's wait for them to form up over here. And then we'll land on there. Here we go. Let's make sure we're getting everybody landing on the specific county, which is what we're doing at the moment. And we'll siege that county. There we go. So we've landed. Got any more troops here? No, I think all our troops are now off. Send the boats back and stand them down. Save the pennies. Let's get our very best men onto this. Pursuit, morale, defense generally. Leading the center, plus 40%. Let's put Ovte in the middle then. Yeah, we've got some truly great marshals here. Commanders here. Could raise a tribal army. No need. I don't believe there's a need to do that. I think we could just get straight on with sieging them down. Be interesting to see where they go, and whether they decide they wish to come and attack us. They have looked, so they're going to come to us and try and hit us, but I think we might, our vassals might do a job on them. I'd love it if they would. If our vassals can get together and hit their army while we are sieging, that would be great. So if our vassals can take out their army for us, that would be awesome. Go on, our vassals, form up and strike them. Looks like that's what they're going to try and do. Not in a friendly port. You are joking. Oh, is that because there's bad guys there? So we have imprisoned this 8-year-old girl and this 45-year-old, absolutely stunning 45-year-old who's got a stunning husband who looks a bit like he's out of Pirates of the Caribbean. Gorgeous. I have to say, these European girls are stunning, and their men are absolutely gorgeous. Siege of Middelburg has been victorious. Looks like we're losing this fight, unfortunately, up here. We may have to do something about that in a minute. But for now, we're quite happily sieging. Oh, and we have got more than the 10-to-1 ratio here. So we will assault. Victory in Vlissingen. 37% war score. It's not far off a 10-to-1 ratio, but I think we'll just assault it at the siege it at the moment. We've got plenty of people that we can use for our blood when the time comes to do that, which I'm looking forward to doing when I turn 16. Jylland is being sieged, so we've got to do something about that. Siege of Tolen has been done. Why are we not in a friendly port? We are in a friendly port as far as I'm aware. Due to not being in a friendly port, 0 of 21 ships will be able to return home. That's weird. Try a different one. Same. What am I doing wrong, guys? Doing something wrong. Okay. Right, so we have sieged right through there. Let's send the ships over here anyway to pick up. And then we'll go and deal with their army here. My chancellor's had a successful mission to Brandenburg to work on the current chief of Brandenburg, who doesn't like me, partly because I've got too many duchies, and I am mindful of that, and I want to do something about that. Keep working in Brandenburg, because we'd like to get this guy's... Yeah, there we go. Check our other vassals. Chief of Altmark. The Bremen guy hates our guts. We got some work to do, troops. Can I get you back into the boats? I need more boats by the looks of it. Send you round as well. We are going to try and catch them before they siege through Jylland. Why can't I split my army up? Stop. Don't do that. Stay where you are a second, guys. Stay. 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 You stay as well. Form up again. Are you the right man to have in the middle? No. Ovte in the middle. Right. I see. Okay. Right, we're going to get into the boats. We have got a big enough army, I think, to strike them. 3,000 men. I don't necessarily want to shore attack them from the sea, though, so we might lose a lot of our troops. So we'll land them in here, and then we'll land them right here. And we will... my liege. I do believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions if the proper leverage is obtained. How do you wish to proceed? So my spy master has is working on this guy, who actually really likes me, but for some reason he's involved in a faction, which I find hard to believe. Okay, well, he's humble, he's charitable, he's zealous, he's one-eyed. He's also content. Obligating feels like the right thing to do. I don't think threatening is necessarily going to work. Let's try obligating him. And our ships are coming. Land them all in. Good, it worked. My vassal has accepted the reminder of his obligations. Form up, boys. Form up. I want Ovte in the middle. In we go. Let's hit them and crush them. We've got 55% war score. I think a big win here will do a lot of damage. And possibly... I don't think it'll do enough to get 100%, but it's going to get us a lot closer. It's a big battle. We are in the top row, we're attacking, and we have crushed their left flank. We're about to crush their, and the middle's gone and the right's gone. We have captured Count Dirk of Zealand, so we captured the Count of Zealand. Excellent. Well, interestingly, releasing him now, he's probably worth something to ransom right now. He's worth 70 gold. He won't be when we finish this war because he'll be a nobody. So we're actually going to give him back to them. We killed 404 of their men. It's 76% war score. Pause the game. Where are you going? Can I bounce your army off? Let's see if we can catch them and bounce them. He's released himself. Have they gone back in a boat? Is that what they've done? We're going to catch them. We're going to catch them again. And because their morale is so low, we're going to crush them again. 79% war score, 91 war score. We've built, the Jylland tribe has now got a new reinforced hill fort. Fantastic. Quick pause. We killed another 214 of them. I'm going to spend a bit more money on Jylland again. So let's go to level 3 reinforced hill fort. So our our levy's going to keep growing by doing this, which is what we want. Go again. It's a lot of money, but it's necessary. I think if we bounce their army one more time across the strait here. Oh, Snake in the Eye has captured this this young girl. Well done, Snake in the Eye. And this very lovely 20-year-old who's married to a 64-year-old. What a dirty old man. You dirty old man. You should be ashamed of yourself. He's captured a 1-year-old as well. It's not quite so relevant. If we bounce their army again here, I think we'll get 100%. There we go. So we gain some war score. We gain some piety. Some prestige, no military tech points that time, but we now have got 100% war score. Offer peace, enforce our demands. We will gain the county. We will gain the bishopric of Tolen and the city of Vlissingen. Because it was a conquer, we've actually got we've taken the holdings directly into our demands, I expect, and we'll gain 59 prestige, 29 piety, and some moral authority. We have usurped the title. We've become the chief of Vlissingen, and we are chief of Tolen, and we're chief of Zealand, and we've won our war. Pause the game. We've now got too many holdings in our demands, and we've got. Oh, I thought I'd paused it. Sorry. Oh, my courtier, who I was trying to get decent, has become an indulgent wastrel. That's a shame. That's a shame. He was a good character as well. Class. Right, we've got wrong type of holdings because we can't hold the these sorts of things. We can't hold baronries because we're tribal, or indeed these cities and bishoprics. So we need to give them away, but we will give them away. Whether we can actually successfully give them away to a Norse person, I don't know. So can I create new vassal? I can create new vassals. Okay. Okie dokie. So stand down my armies. Stand down my boats. Take a breath for a moment. I think if we look at religion, which is probably what, F9? Yeah, we have now got this. You'll notice we've got a little star here saying this holy site is under our control. So we've now got 2 holy sites within our realm, which is great. And there's only one that's now not only one site that's not being held by the Germanic faith, which is great. Super job. Right, gotta take a quick pause here, guys, and have a good slurp of tea. I'll see you in the next episode, where we will no doubt be doing more warring or more raiding. See you next time.